שלום, ברוכים הבאים. לא. אני מבין לא עברית, אני Swede. Yes, that's a very special introduction to my channel again. So yes, I'm not Jewish. I'm not. I don't speak Hebrew, but I enjoy the sound of it. And today I thought I would just address something that I've been thinking about. Uh, January 27th is coming up now, and it's the International Holocaust Remembrance Day. And why do we have that now? Why do I talk about that when I'm not even Jewish? You might ask. Well, I think it's shameful that people who are living in a country need to leave that country that they've been grown up in since they were children. So because you see now quite a large percentage of people who are Jewish that are leaving uh, their home countries because they don't feel safe anymore. A great example of this, a very disturbing example of this is uh, the Jews in France, in Europe. They are leaving in drones, and even here in Sweden, where I live, in the south of Sweden, in Malmö, the synagogue there has the membership has declined so very much now that I'm not quite sure if there would be a congregation left in the south of Sweden anymore. And I live in the south. No, I live in the south, but in the northwest of the southern um, part of this province, Scania. And well, the reason I'm talking about Judaism in particular is because I grew quite fond of Judaism as as a concept and as a religion and as a people when I studied Judaism academically at university, and I found it very fascinating. And the the few Jews that I've met have been absolutely hilarious and very funny people, very kind people. So I think it's a very tragic thing that people who happen to be Jews need to leave the native homeland. It's a it's very it's very bad, I think. So and the and that is why we need to have that day, the International Holocaust Remembrance Day, to remind ourselves that we need to stand up for anti-Semitism, and our countrymen and countrywomen before they leave totally. Uh, and you can also see it in parts of the world that used to be safe for Jews, like in the United States of America and also Canada. I've seen numerous reports now about vandalism and things like they are hurting people on in the streets even, and it's really bad. So we really need to take a stand for that. Stand up for those people. I think. Yes, it was just a quick video about that, and it's well, I can understand in one way why people might think that uh, that Jews are like bad people, or they have inherited like racist and anti-Semitic views from years past, and also concepts have been recycled. So people people don't understand this group, I think, and since since it's quite obvious that they themselves are presenting themselves as a chosen people, it might trigger some envy, like why aren't we the chosen people? But it's not. What I've learned is that it's not that they are better or superior to other people in the concept of faith or religion. It's like God has given them more things to follow, like more commandments and creeds to follow. So we, the goyim, the non-Jews, don't have to do it. That is one explanation, but I think envy and just plain hatred based upon recycled anti-Semitic ideas are the things that have escalated all this in Europe, especially, and also the big immigrant wave. You can't overlook that, because many of those who come to Europe have a preconception about what Jews are from their homelands, and they equal people who are Jewish with the state of Israel, and think that all Jews are like Israel, but Israel in itself isn't evil either. So that is something that the media has tricked us into believing sometimes, especially those on the far left have a very negative view of Israel. But when you think of it, Israel as a country it has helped more people than many other countries have, because I for one, I haven't seen many people dispatching like rescue teams or like medic teams so fast to an area in the world where bad things have happened, be it earthquakes or flooding or maybe terrorist attacks. Israel is one of the first to respond to such things around the world. And I think it's a concept which is called Tikkun Olam, where they try to like heal the world in a way, because they have the resources and they have the willpower and they have the brains to do it. And I think they also have the compassion for the world that the world hasn't realized, because they only think like the far leftists think that Israel is bad because they are treating their neighbors badly. But you have to realize most neighbors of Israel wants Israel gone. So you need to defend yourself if you are to stay alive. So I can totally get where they're coming from. But I'm digressing now. I'm going off topic. But I thought it was also important to share that. So yeah, we need to all help those people in our countries that are Jewish to feel more secure, so they can also show off the Star of David necklace as easily as I would be able to wear a cross, or maybe a Muslim would be able to wear a hijab or something else that signifies their beliefs. If we are wanting to have an open and diverse society, we need to take care of that, I think. So, but some random thoughts right now, and excuse me for stuttering. I do that sometimes when I'm not prepared. I haven't written a script for this, so it comes off quite in the now, Oh, I can't find the words. Anyways, Next time I will perhaps do some things that I've been planning on doing concerning art. I will try to narrate. I will read a chapter from one of my short stories in English, so you can follow that. And if you want more, you can perhaps pay me a couple of pounds or £1 or something to hear the rest. But that is for another video. So you take care now. Bye.